Sleep in this household has been a major problem.
The next thing to tackle is keeping Adam out of Mum and Dad's bed.
3 years of having him right next to me, and then now it's gonna take a long time for me to get used to.
In the evening, I sat Mum and Dad down and explained to them the sleep in your own bed technique. What we're establishing is two things. One, that Adam feels comfortable in his own crib. And the second is that if he comes out, that he goes straight back into his crib, because that's where he sleeps. The technique is take Adam into his bedroom, keep everything nice and calm, read him a lovely bedtime story. He likes the story. And then kisses and cuddles and place him into his crib.
Instead of walking out of the room,
Move a short distance away from the crib. Come away and sit down. And sit down on the floor and put your head down.
this way Adam can be secure in knowing Mum is still in the room.
Sit down right by the chest and put your head down. If then Adam got out from the crib, Mum was to place him straight back and say, it's bedtime. Put him back into the bed. It's all right, Evelina. It's all right, Evelina. Just put him straight back. Put him straight back. Put him straight back up, straight into bed down. If he gets out of the bed again, say nothing, but place him straight back into the crib. Head down, you're doing good. You're doing good.
After a while, I just began to cry. How can I listen to my baby cry for me and not do anything about it?
Head down. Head down.
I told Evelina that no matter what, you have to keep putting him back into bed, no matter how many times it takes.
It was very draining to have to get up and put him back, get up and put him back. But emotionally, it hurt 100 times worse.
He started to throw himself on Mum, pull her hair, pinched her neck. It was physically hurting Evelina.
No pulling Mommy's hair.
I believe it took a little over an hour before he finally wore himself out.
Keep your head down.
When Joe and I left the room, Joe was excited. She was happy for me. I didn't feel good about myself.
You have showed amazing strength, and you should be proud of that.
Tomorrow I'll probably feel a little bit more excited about it, but right now I'm just in pieces.
It's the weekend, and that means it's Mr. Mum time. Oh, yes. And Mum, go and put your feet up and enjoy your morning. Look at Daddy. Daddy's doing the washing up. What's this? This doesn't look like putting your feet up. All of this. Think of 3 things that you could do right now that meant it wasn't to do with the house or the children or Robert.
I don't know.
Mum refused to take a break, so I kicked her out the house and told her to go and take a walk.
Want to help me?
Yeah.
All right, good. Well, ask your mom if she wants to help.
Mom's right here.
How do I fold these?
Buttons up first.
Stay over here where I can watch you, Adam.
Grab one sleeve, bring it over and down. Voila!
Miss me? How'd you guys snack?
And look at your oven.
Oh, wow. I think I can see my reflection.
Give Dad some praise, because it weren't easy for him today and he broke out a hard sweat.
I know, I can see.
But he's done really well.
Before Joe got here, I knew what I was doing, what little I was doing, but I was getting away with it, and it looks like now I'm not.
I'm going to leave the family for a few days because they need to be able to get on without me around.
Don't go.
Keep with the off-the-hip technique. Dad, you managed to go to the supermarket quite nicely. I'd like to see you do it again.
The biggest fear is that everything's going to fall apart and maybe go back to the way it was.
And she didn't have to go.
No. Evelina and Robert have definitely still got challenges to face. I really can't wait to see how they get on without me, but I am going to be watching them.
Coming up on SuperNanny, Robert steps up at bedtime,
I actually feel like I really accomplished something.
while Evelina struggles to get it right. And Joe returns with kudos
Mr. Mom.
and criticism
You're going back to square one.
when SuperNanny returns.